Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Quick agenda of what we're going to go over. Oh my gosh, did my sound just stop working? Okay, quick agenda for what's about to happen is we're going to go over all of the updates that we've been working on so far. And there's a lot of updates. And the biggest one, of course, is our preparation for the bridge launch and what people should expect in the near future. So we'll go ahead and get started talking about the mobile wallet and the updates there. Then we'll go ahead and talk about the bridge launch. We'll give updates on Ledger, which are definitely exciting updates. Then we'll talk about Fox Wallet and what you should expect there in the near future. And then I'm going to address some of the common questions that I've been seeing on Discord and other places about Ironfish and how we should think about privacy coins in general, and what are the expectations for exchanges. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So first up is going to be mobile wallet. And Derek, you're going to go ahead and take that away.
Thanks, Elena. So yeah, I wanted to give a quick update on what the mobile wallet team has been doing. So I think progress has been a little bit slower, mostly because we've been trying to prioritize getting the bridge and the ledger and the multi-sig work completed. Um, since those projects kind of rely on external teams, we want to make sure that we're not blocking them as much as possible. And frankly, we've just got a lot of projects going on at the same time. So we've had like about most of our team members working on multiple projects at the same time, but that's hard to do because you can only really do one thing at a time. But we still have made some progress since last time. We've switched over the way the wallet works to instead of downloading and decrypting blocks locally on device, we're using the Oreo wallet servers and Oreo wallet strategy. And it's primarily because we've heard a lot of challenges from other teams who have similar chains with the user experience where if you're on a mobile phone, if you're using like a non-private chain, you don't really have to download every block and then decrypt it locally in order to figure out what your balance is. And so trying to get an experience that's as close to the public chain experience while still having that privacy on a mobile device seems like a higher priority for us starting out. So Oreo Wallet helps out with that because you kind of delegate the syncing and the decrypting process to their servers instead. So we got the whole back end of the app switched over to use that instead, which is super exciting. Um, and on the design side, we've got a few pages implemented. So I think that would be like the onboarding and the pin lock pages. A few of those are hooked up as well as the main balance pages. So Dan and Connor have been chipping away at getting those ready. I think we're probably going to be slow again until the bridge actually launches as far as progress goes, but we are making progress. It's a lot of work to build a whole app, so I know it seems like it's been taking a long time, and we haven't had like a huge amount of the team working on it with how many other projects are ongoing. But it's really exciting. We're making progress, and like the actual data is loading, and I was able to send like a transaction and sync an account um, in my ugly mode version of the app this past month. So um, we're still making progress, and look forward to more updates on the mobile wallet in the future. And I think Elena is going to talk more about the bridge stuff that I mentioned here next.
Indeed. Okay. So Chainport update. We are production ready, which is amazing. This has been a project that we've been working on for like over 10 months, and there's been obviously, as you know, some delays. But we are finally production ready. So in the next 30 days, we don't have a solid date for launch because, as you know, this it's not just a technical component for launching a product. It's also making sure that we launch at a good time. We have partners lined up to amplify the launch. We have videos and walkthroughs and blog articles and much more. But as of now, from a technical standpoint, we are 100% ready, and we're launching on 26 EVM chains or EVM or transparent chains. And the first asset that we're going to be launching with is the asset to showcase the power of Ironfish is going to be USDC. So there's two things that are going to happen with this launch. One is we'll have wrapped iron on EVM chains, And so we're actually targeting 4 EVM chains to start, which is Arbitrum, Arbitrum Optimism, Ethereum Mainnet, and Base. And then for USDC, you'll be able to bridge USDC from any number of the 26 chains as long as they support USDC already over to Ironfish and have fully private wrapped USDC. So we cannot be more excited about this because we've been working on this for so long, and this will like literally showcase the power of Ironfish and to have a cross-chain privacy layer. So we are super, super excited. I was hoping to do a demo of the entire flow, but I ran out of time. So by the time this video is going to be uploaded to YouTube, you'll have a full demo of USDC. This is a super old demo that I actually showed last time, and I'll just show it again. This was like testnet to testnet. This was like months and months ago. We have a much better updated version that actually showcases pre-prod USDC going from Sepolia over to Ironfish. This is an old demo, like I said, but we have by the time this goes on YouTube, I'll try and replace this video with an actual USDC pre-prod to testnet Ironfish USDC to really showcase that. But yeah, so far it's going great, and next up is actually getting it ready for launch. And like I said, it's fairly imminent. I know we're going into the holiday break, so we'll try to work around that. That's why we kind of we're not doing a specific launch date currently, but it's definitely less than 30 days. So yeah. Question real quick. Can we make a YouTube Shorts for that? I'm gonna make so many videos for that. It's gonna be great. Yes. Hello everyone. This is a quick demo of the not yet released bridge capabilities they'll be launching very soon, shortly in the new year. Here we'll go ahead and bridge USDC from Base onto Ironfish. Every asset in Ironfish, even a bridged asset, is completely private, meaning that we'll get fully private wrapped USDC on Ironfish by the end of this demo. This is a bidirectional bridge, so you'll be able to bridge your USDC back to any of the 27 chains that Chainport currently supports that also supports USDC. You can even bridge to a fresh new wallet or your friend's wallet or back to the original wallet that you started out. All right, let's get started. So I already have my MetaMask Base wallet here connected, and I'm going to be using the Chainport portal. So I'll go ahead and choose that I want to bridge from Base, that I want to bridge USDC, and I'm going to select Ironfish right here as my destination for USDC. I have 100 USDC currently, so I'll go ahead and bridge one. And I'm going to choose my Ironfish wallet that's going to be receiving these tokens. Here I have my Node app. This is my preferred wallet for Ironfish. I'm going to go ahead and copy my address here. And Chainport does take some fees, so here it's a fraction of a penny. And I'm going to go ahead and receive 0.997 wrapped USDC on my Ironfish wallet. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and approve this transaction. Okay, and now I am going to port my USDC. I have my confirmation screen here. Going to go ahead and confirm. Okay, and now my port is in progress. It's estimating that it'll get there onto Ironfish in about 7 or 8 minutes. So we'll go ahead and fast forward to when that happens. Okay, great. My assets have arrived, so I can go ahead and check my Ironfish wallet. And now I have 0.997 USDC. Perfect. The checkmark here represents that it is a verified asset. So just like on Ethereum, you can create ERC20 coins with arbitrary names. Here, the checkmark represents that it is actually USDC from a different chain. Okay, so I do want to show you two more things, or a couple more things. So one is I can actually send this USDC to any other wallet. So here I have USDC as my dropdown. And again, when I send that USDC to a different wallet, that entire transaction is completely encrypted. So in Ironfish, every single transaction is encrypted and it hides the sender, the receiver, the amount, and the asset type. So a transaction that has native Iron or USDC or any other asset is indistinguishable from one another and doesn't reveal any of those details. Cool. The other thing that I want to show you is that you can bridge back. So here in my test wallet, I have my USDC. Again, the check mark means it's a verified asset. And for this demo, I'm going to bridge back 0.5 cents, and I'm going to go to base. So, I'm going to use my destination address is going to be the one that I used originally, but I can put any base or any Ethereum address in there. It doesn't have to be the one that originally funded that transaction. It can be a fresh new wallet. It can be your friend's wallet. It can be your other wallet. It doesn't matter as long as it's a valid destination address. So I'm going to go ahead and bridge that asset. Okay. My gas fee and my bridge fee here is displayed. And I'm going to confirm this. Okay, transaction has been submitted. So this is a special transaction in the sense that it is a bridge transaction. So the transaction details page is actually going to show you even more information about what is happening with this bridge transaction. So here I can see exactly what the status is. And once it completes, I expect to have USDC back into my wallet. Okay, so next up, which was definitely a precursor for the bridge launch, is the Ledger launch. So Hugh, do you want to take it away?
Yeah, thanks, Elena. So we've been working on Ledger integration for about as long as we've been working on the bridge launch. It's been a long and difficult process, but thanks to our partners, Zondex, we were able to launch 2 Ledger apps late last week in Ledger Live. So the 2 apps are the Ironfish app and the Ironfish DKG app. So for most users, the Ironfish app is the one that you'll use. It's the single sign-on app. So if you have one account, you're an individual, you'll use the Ironfish app to import your keys into the wallet of your choice. The Ironfish DKG app is for multi-sig support. So if you want to have a multi-sig account using a ledger to manage those keys, you need the Ironfish DKG app, and you need to enable developer mode in Ledger Live, and likely the expert mode within the app for the best experience. So it is the first time ever that there's private multi-sig wallet support on Ledger. So this is a big achievement for IF Labs and for Zondex. It's been a lot of work, a lot of challenges that we've talked about on Monthly Pulse before, but we're thrilled that the apps are live. And with that, I'll turn it over to Jason to talk about Fox Wallet.
Hello, everybody. I'm going to talk quickly about Fox Wallet. So Fox Wallet is a Web3 wallet that supports Ironfish. They were actually one of the first third-party wallets that supported Ironfish once we launched mainnet. And we gave them a grant to support Ironfish. And the wallet has been working pretty well ever since then. But as we approach the bridge launch, we were looking to kind of get their wallet ready for the bridge launch, and that means that we want them to build a couple critical features into their wallet. So we recently talked with the Fox Wallet team, and we actually negotiated a new grant with them. And so they're going to be performing some upgrades that include adding multiple asset support, which means that you'll be able to store USDC in your Fox Wallet app. You'll be able to also bridge out. So they're going to be adding bridging support in their Fox Wallet app. They're also going to be doing a third critical upgrade, which is upgrading their infrastructure so that syncing is faster for users. They're maybe like a couple versions behind, but they're going to be upgrading to the latest version. We think with these upgrades in the grant, it's going to be a really great wallet experience. It already is a great wallet experience, but this will allow users who are bridging to kind of manage all of their funds that they're bridging over. And Ironfish is working on its own mobile wallet, but Fox Wallet is already a mobile wallet. We don't think that these are mutually exclusive. We think about a strong ecosystem of a bunch of different products, and that Fox Wallet is one of those important pieces in our ecosystem. So we're very proud to have them, and we're very proud to have them upgrade their product and get it ready for the bridge launch. So hopefully they should begin working on that soon. It will come at some point, and we'll give updates. We'll probably have them come give updates on these Discord updates, or you'll hear more from them very soon. So we're very excited to have them ready. So there is a mobile ready wallet for our bridge launch. So that's all from me. I'm going to hand it over to Elena.
Thank you. All right, I'm going to talk about some of the common questions that I've been seeing in Discord and elsewhere, which has been mainly around, I'm seeing other quote-unquote privacy tokens being listed on exchanges. Why not Ironfish? And so I do want to address those concerns or those questions. There are, like Aleo, for instance, is a privacy token that has been listed on Coinbase and other exchanges. I do want to highlight that the Aleo token that was listed on exchanges like Coinbase is transparent. So if you look at how Aleo works, the Aleo token is fully transparent, and the Aleo blockchain allows you to launch private smart contracts, but the actual token by itself is not private. So a lot of people have this comparison of like, well, I'm seeing other privacy like project being launched on like large exchanges. Why not Ironfish? And I do want to highlight that there is a difference between those tokens and Ironfish. That is like, and just to kind of like clarify a little bit more there, like we are talking to exchanges. We are talking to some of the smaller exchanges, so they may not be as exciting as Coinbase. But we are kind of engaging with some exchanges already. And really, like, what I'm more personally excited about is really taking Ironfish on chain and focusing more on decentralized exchanges and dexes like Airdrome and Uniswap. I see there was a question in the chat about Uniswap in particular. We have plans to really take Ironfish on chain and focus on dexes more. But we are also talking to some of the other centralized exchanges as well. So what should the community expect in the near future? Once we have the bridge launched, then we'll have wrapped iron on EVM chains, and we'll be able to set up pools for wrapped iron on those chains. And that will increase access to so many more people. The question is, but when you listen to Airdrome, because I cannot wait till next month. Well, I am flattered about your excitement. That's great. I would love to trade Ironfish as well. I personally would love to buy Ironfish, but we do have to wait for the bridge because right now we don't have wrapped iron on EVM chains. So it's definitely blocked by the bridge. I see people typing. I'm gonna wait for the questions to come in. Yeah, I totally hear you. I mean, I think like for like true privacy tokens in particular, going on chain is probably the best route. And that's definitely a path that we want to go on, is going fully on chain, and sticking to the crypto ethos. Cool. And I think we've actually gotten through through our entire presentation. But can you not fix this within this month? Yes. So we are planning to launch the bridge within 30 days, and we are planning to do DEX pools within days after the bridge launch. So we are just as excited as you are to get Ironfish on EVM chain so anyone can buy it or trade it. And we're very motivated to do so. Cool. And with that, our outro is going to be the launch video that is going to happen when we launch the actual Chainport bridge. We're gonna do a teaser video, or a teaser version of this of the video that I'm about to show in the next couple days. And then what you're about to see is the actual launch video that I showed last time. But you know what? It's so good that we're gonna go ahead and play it again. All right, and that is all coming quite soon. And like I said, we're gonna do a teaser version of this trailer quite soon. And then this is going to be saved for the actual launch. Very, very excited for this launch. Again, this has been a work in progress from IF Labs, Zondax, Chainport, and even Oreo Wallet for months and months. And this is gonna come to fruition really soon, and we could not be more excited. All right, some of the other questions. Is A16Z quit? I don't know what that means, and the answer is no. They're still our investor. I don't know exactly if they sold their position or not, but they probably didn't. Other questions that I might have missed. I think I actually got all of them. Cool. All right, I think I got all the questions. Just looking through the chat, I think everything has been addressed. If I did not address your question, let me know. And thank you so much for joining. I am very excited for this launch and the fact that we've gotten so much done in this year. And we'll we kind of hit all of our biggest milestones by the end of the year. I'm very, very proud of the team. Again, we've moved mountains to make this happen. And with this launch, Ironfish will be a privacy platform for pretty much all major EVM chains that we have. And will be a privacy protocol for 26 chains. That's quite amazing. Yeah, well, we hope to make you hodler of iron. So we are working very hard to make that happen. Sorry, I was supposed to repeat the question. It's more of a comment. The comment was, I hope that we fix this in this month so that I can be a holder of iron. We're working quite hard. I see some great suggestions from Prada Guy. Those are good. We'll definitely take that into consideration. Some of the suggestions were to make wallets easier to find, include the word wallets in the ecosystem text. Change our ecosystem is vast and offers a variety of apps to apps wallets integration. That's a good succinct way of saying that. Coinbase support would be next level, but however, Base having wrapped iron on Base is also quite good, and that's an avenue that we're trying to hit. Just gonna wait for 2 more people to finish typing, and then I think we are ready to go ahead and close this out. Fish Guy suggested having a bi-monthly pulse. Ooh, that's interesting. We could potentially do that. It's a good suggestion. And then from Product Guy, the comment is, yay for Base. That's a great connection, inbound path for onboarding. I could not agree more. I think Base is an extension of Coinbase, and having wrapped iron on Base, especially in Aerodrome, would be huge. And we are definitely working hard towards that. Okay, and I think that's it. Thank you all for joining. Again, really appreciate you coming here, and all your comments and questions are very much appreciated. Again, we're always here in the general channel questions channel. If you have any comments or concerns, please ask us. We are here. And if we're not, we'll get them in the next 12 hours. Perfect. Let's go iron, indeed. Aw. Last comment that I'm gonna read out. Thank you for making the crypto space better, Heart. Great job from Barry. Amazing. Thank you. You guys are great. It is extremely encouraging to hear such positive feedback. Really, really appreciate it. Okay, and with that, I'm going to go ahead and close it off. That's a really high note to close off this Discord monthly update. Thank you all so much, and have an amazing Tuesday. All right, see you on Discord.